Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, yeah, and I hope you're having a fantastic Sunday, whatever you're doing. I'm Aldo, and let's get straight into the transfer news. Liverpool and Arsenal have been linked with a move for Ajax, 21-year-old Belgian winger Mikko Godtz. PSG have also held talks with the young Belgian winger, and talks went extremely well. It's expected that the young 21-year-old will leave Ajax and move to the Parc des Princes. Negotiations are set to continue next week with Paris Saint-Germain for the young 21-year-old. Moving on, Cody Gakpo remains to be linked with a move to Tottenham Hotspur. Gakpo has come out and said that he's interested in the move, and Team Talk can reveal that his representatives have held talks with the London club and that talks went extremely well. Gakpo is interested in the move, so it remains to be seen whether Tottenham Hotspur will trigger the 70 million that Liverpool are asking. Some Liverpool fans think that 72 million is too cheap. They want 80. For me, I don't think Gakpo's worth 80 million. I think 70, 72 would be a fair price. Nothing against Cody Gakpo, but he is too predictable in how he plays football at Liverpool. Other teams know what he's going to do before he even does it, and I think we need to up the ante and we need a change of gear, and Gakpo has got to go for me. He's not good enough for what we need now, and I don't think he'll suit the system that Iraola plays. So when Gakpo goes, if Barcola does come in, don't think that Barcola is a replacement for Gakpo, because he isn't. He's not. He's an addition to the squad. So Liverpool will still have to replace Cody Gakpo. Don't forget, we haven't replaced Luis Diaz yet either. So, anyway, I think Gakpo goes, another one will come in. And also, staying with Liverpool and the training, Calvin Ramsey has come out and said that he is absolutely loving life with the training at the camp in America on pre-season. He's been out on loan 4 times, and the 23-year-old left-back has said the training under Iraola, it's fast and it's intense, and he's loving every second of it. And to train with the elite level professionals that they've got at Liverpool now, he said it's a dream come true, and he hopes to stay along these guys a little bit longer than last time. He's been out on loan 4 times, but for me, if you've been out on loan from Liverpool 4 times and you're now 23, you're not going to cut the mustard, you're not going to make the grade. So I think it'll be basically move Calvin Ramsey on. But here's a question to you guys. Would you start Calvin Ramsey over Kostas Tsimikas? Would he be your second choice after Milos Kerkez? Let me know in the comments what you think. Or should Liverpool move him on and sign another left back? Anyway, continuing on with the news. And Inter Milan have said to have reached a breakthrough to sign Curtis Jones. According to reports coming out of Italy, the midfielder continues to be linked with a move away, and they have no intention of improving the offer of 35 million that they have offered for Liverpool to Liverpool for Curtis Jones. They feel it is a fair offer given his contractual situation. I agree, £35 million to 40 million is neither here nor there. I'd take the 35 million and get rid of Curtis Jones. After what he did after the Wrexham game, which has been well documented, yeah, it should stay in the dressing room. But for me, nah, he's not good enough. He never has been. And I'm not subscribing to the theory that he's a Scouser in our team. He might be a Scouser, he might be a local lad, but he's simply not good enough for Liverpool Football Club. He never has been, and he never will be. Neither will Harvey Elliott. So them two have got to be shipped out and gone, because we need better quality in midfield if Liverpool are to mount a serious challenge to Arsenal for the league title over rivals Chelsea and Manchester City. But let me know what you think, guys. That's my thoughts, and I'm not going to hold back on any of it. So, continuing. Liverpool have also been linked with a £60 million move for Ezri Konsa from Aston Villa. Arsenal are also said to be interested in him, and Konsa is keen on a move to London. So, 60 million for Ezri Konsa. Would you pull the trigger? Do you think he'd come to Liverpool? Personally, I think he'd choose Arsenal over Anfield. I don't know why, but I just think he will. And I can see him wearing the red and white of Arsenal rather than the red of Liverpool. But staying, and there's some breaking news 15 minutes ago. Liverpool have been linked with bringing Gerald Konsa back to Anfield. The academy centre-back is by Leverkusen, and Liverpool have an €80 million buyback clause. But Tottenham Hotspur and Newcastle are also interested in the centre-back. So, would you bring Konsa back, or would you go for the AC Milan centre-back Liverpool are linked with, Fikayo Tomori, who's 28 years old? But it's coming out from the training camp in America that Liverpool are not looking to sign a centre-back in this window. They are considering using Jeremy Frimpong as a makeshift centre-back. Now for me, I think this has disaster written all over it. Frimpong isn't good enough at right back, so why on hell would he be any good at centre-back? Seriously, what are Liverpool thinking about? We need a proven centre-back to fit in alongside Virgil van Dijk. Yes, we've got Jeremy Jacquet, who hasn't kicked a ball in anger, and we've got young Leone, who's coming back after an horrendous ACL injury last year. But Liverpool need proven quality in the back four, and Jeremy Frimpong is simply not that. You know, you might as well keep playing Watayo Endo at centre-back. This is just getting ridiculous now. Liverpool need to wake up and smell the coffee, and Richard Hughes needs to do what it says on the bloody tin. Yeah, we know he's been linked with a move away to Saudi Arabia, and I've said before, the sooner he goes the better, but he needs to do his job first before he says, see you later, and he goes and picks up the big bucks in Saudi. So, well, Konsa, will he come in? I don't think he will. But, moving on, Alexis McAllister. Is he going to be able to keep up with the pace in the Premier League? And who should Liverpool go for? I think Liverpool should make a move for Morel from Nottingham Forest, even though there isn't any links with Liverpool and the centre-back from Nottingham Forest. But I think he'd be a great addition to the squad for me. But at the moment, there are lots of players in the melting pot. There are a mirage of players Liverpool are linked with. But who they finally bring through the door remains to be seen in what's left of the transfer window. Iraola has asked for 5 to 6 players to come in. So will he get the 5? That remains to be seen. For me, Adam Wharton, he's got to come in at Liverpool. But let me know what you think, guys. Is the squad strong enough to mount a challenge for the title on both fronts of the league and the Champions League? And where do you think Liverpool will finish in the league? Do you think they'll finish inside the top 4? Do you think they'll finish in the top 3? Let me know what you think in the comments. And will they win any silverware in Andoni Iraola's first season? So, they've got the FA Cup and the League Cup, or will they win one of the big two? Let me know what you think in the comments. Anyhow, that's it from me on this one. Sorry for the pause. Just making sure that we're all up to date. Like I said, Liverpool are back in action tonight at 9 o'clock on LFC TV as they take on Leeds United at Soldier Field, the home of the Chicago Bears, in the final pre-season game in America before they fly back over to the UK and they take on Monaco and Como in the 2 games at Anfield before they take on Newcastle 3 weeks today at St James's Park when the Premier League season kicks off. So that's it from me, Aldo at Spine Clock TV. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Hit the like and subscribe button, hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything what we're doing. I'm also on X and I'm also on Facebook and Instagram, so and TikTok. The links are in the socials. So anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this as much as I've enjoyed giving it to you, and I will see you again on the next one. As remember, as I always say, once a red, always a red, and you'll never walk alone. Have a good afternoon, and I'll see you on the next one, guys. Bye for now.